Prepare the reverse market crash of 2024. Some people say this is going to be one of the worst economic crashes. Some call it a melt up. Some people say this is just a product of supply and demand. Some people are saying this is going to be the market correction of the century. In this video, I'm going to break down the real truth of what this really means and, more importantly, what you should do. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. You gotta get it done, or you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm going to give you 4 specific things that you can do to prepare for this reverse market crash of 2024. I'm going to break down the lies, the myths, and all of the other foolishness that they are trying to tell you. And last but not least, I'm going to give you a full breakdown that even a child could understand. So let's first get into this. I have some notes here because this is how the rich get richer. I need you to understand that this right here and what is occurring is called a melt up, and this is how the rich get richer. This is totally a normal cycle in the world of the economy, okay, in economics, okay? So some people call it a melt up because we're used to crashes and bubbles, but let me explain what a reverse market crash is in layman terms, like I said, that even a child could understand. A reverse market crash is when assets quickly go up in value. And so the people that own those assets quickly get rich or make a lot of money, okay? So this is how the rich get richer. Think about it, for example, if I have a certain amount of stocks, or if I invested in real estate, or if I invested in this one industry, and just me and my rich friends have these assets and they quickly go up in value, what does that mean? I and my group made a lot of money on that asset. But if most people are not investing and most people do not even have that investment, then most people will not be able to take advantage of this reverse market crash. So when we're talking about certain stocks going up in value really quickly and kind of exponentially, a lot of people are going to make a lot of money, but only a very small percentage of the population. That's the population that's already investing. And so the population that's not investing, poor people, middle class, et cetera, they are not actually going to reap any of the benefits of this reverse market crash. And this is going to divide the wealth gap even further. The rich are going to get even richer and the poor are going to get even poorer because they are not invested in those things. And of course, that means that commodity is going to cost a lot more.
Welcome to sunny Orlando, Florida. I'm Noel Randall and I'm inviting you to New Res Tours 2024. It is time for you to learn real estate the easy way. I have students that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year with their rental properties, and it is time for you to do the same. You literally can get business credit and business funding and get real estate without using your own social security number and use other people's money to make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Come learn this real business with real entrepreneurs like me and my entire team. We have everything that you need, and we're going to share all of our secrets, and more importantly, we're going to let you see it up front and in person. This is the last event that I am going to be able to do like this in 2024, so this is your last chance. Come on out, get your tickets right now. Tickets are almost sold out, and you can even get bonuses. All of the bonuses that you see on this page are available right now if you get your tickets, but they're almost gone. Get your tickets right now. I cannot wait to see you at New Res Tours 2024. Let's go.
Commodity is going to cost a lot more. So if, for example, we're talking about, let's just use an example, gas stocks, okay? Gasoline and gas for our homes, okay? And the price of gas for our homes goes up. Well, the people that own those stocks and those companies will make a ton of money because that asset has gone up in value and it costs a lot more. And the people that have to pay that utility bill, for example, would actually be paying a lot more money, and they did not reap any of the benefits because they are not invested in that commodity. So it's really easy to understand, but this is going to shrink the middle class by about 50%, okay? And the middle class has already shrunk. Okay, we already are seeing this great wealth divide. We're actually, people, there's a study that shows that the wealth gap from 2016 was greater than it was in 1998. Okay. And the fact that we're talking about these reverse market crashes, the poor don't even participate in this. They're not even investing. They don't have any money to invest. They don't have any disposable income. Most people, are living paycheck to paycheck. This is when we're saying the 1% versus the 99%. So let's talk about some things that led to this, and again, how you can make money with this. So we have inflation that has increased. Obviously, things go up in value over time. That is inflation, usually 2 to 3%. We in America have seen, 7%, and that was really high. But in some places like Spain and Venezuela and things like that, there's inflation of 45% and over 100% in some countries in Africa. So it can be a really, really catalyst to wealth division, okay, to the rich getting richer and the poor getting even poorer. Additionally, we have higher interest rates. So the things, if you want to go get a car, for example, you want to buy a home and get a mortgage, you're paying higher interest rates. So it makes it way less affordable. So again, less people can participate. That is a really, really big deal. But the most important thing that I need you to understand is the income gap versus the investment gap. And this is really important. So we have wealthy investors. They can afford these risks. Obviously, wealthy people can invest, and that's how they're able to get even richer because they have money. They're able to take those risks. And so if they lose their money, they're okay because they have a lot more money to invest. But with reverse market crashes where they're able to invest and then their investments go up in value really quickly, this is going to create a bigger issue, okay? Because people that don't have a lot of money to invest in, and the middle income people, okay, they can't ride out those types of waves in these cycles, okay? So these waves, and the issue is they'll sell their assets off because they need money. For example, I see a lot of people that they sell their assets off way too soon. They'll invest the stock, and then 3 months later they're cashing it in, or they invest in a startup, and 6 months later they want their money back and they need to pay some bill, and so they never actually can reap the benefit of investing. They're not able to ride out waves. So the big issue is that you need to make more money. You need to increase your income. And that really needs to be the focus for most people. Instead of focusing on investing in the stock market, which is investing in other people's businesses, or investing in a startup, which is someone else's business, you need to be investing in yourself. You need to be learning how you can earn more money and then implementing on that, creating multiple streams of income for yourself. Most people just have one stream of income, their job. Well, why don't you have other streams of income? Well, most people don't have other streams of income because they don't have any disposable income. They make just enough money to pay their bills and maybe put a little bit aside. They don't actually have money to invest, so they're never able to go to that next level. If you don't make a lot of money, you don't have a lot of money to invest, you never actually get rich, and the cycle just continues. So how do you break the cycle? How can you use this reverse market crash? Now that you know what you know that, wow, think about this from the other side. So instead of thinking about it from where you stand today, think about where you could be. So say, for example, you were invested. Say you're like Noelle Randall, and you used to live in your parents' basement. You were broke, bankrupt, had bad credit, no money, just the worst person, just kind of worst situation ever. Not the worst person, I don't know why I said that, but just in the worst situation personally, where you're not really ever going to be rich. That's where I started. And how I changed that situation was investing in myself, going to classes, going to seminars, taking courses, getting mentors, getting coaching, and learning how to create multiple streams of income for myself. So I learned to invest in real estate. At first, I learned how to wholesale because I had started the wrong way. I started actually investing in my early 20s when I had a full-time job. And that's how I lost everything. That's how I ended up in my parents' basement, broke, bankrupt, with bad credit. I did not actually learn how to flip houses before I started flipping houses. Well, fast forward to when I'm broke, bankrupt, with bad credit, living in my parents' basement. Well, heck, I don't have anything to lose. So now I have to learn. So go to classes, go to seminars, get a coach. And I learned wholesaling. I learned how to find people that are having property problems, get them under contract, and then flip those contracts for $5,000 and $10,000. Well, boom, now I'm able to increase my income. That's how it starts. And so what is that for you? We all have our own gift. We all can learn something and be passionate and make a lot of money doing something that we enjoy. I actually like houses. I like flipping houses. I always wanted to flip houses. And that's the key. So you got to, one, invest. You have to invest. So in order to invest, what do you need to do first? Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Learn something, okay? Then get funding. Once you start your own business, you actually can start getting funding in your business's name. That gives you capital. Now you can actually invest other people's money. You don't have to actually save money to invest money and then learn. You really have to learn more techniques so that you can diversify what you're invested in so that these different crashes do not destroy you. Okay. And I'm going to have a gift for you. I want you to come to New Res Tours. I want to actually meet you in person. I want to teach you. I want to show you my real properties. I want to show you how to get business credit and business funding. And I want to give you an opportunity to learn all of this at a very, very low price. Go to newrestours.com, use the code YouTube to save, and come to my event, February 24th, 2024. This is the absolute last event I will be doing in person, this type of event here in Orlando, Florida. You can come learn, do this, teach it, make more money, and change your entire life. You can create multiple streams of income so you are not worried about market crashes. I am confident you can do it. I learned this from my parents' basement, and I am certain that you can do these things too. Come to New Res Tours. Go to newrestours.com. That's newrestours.com. Get your tickets today. Use code YouTube to save big. And again, this is a live in-person event. I really will be there teaching you. You can ask real questions and you can change your life the same way that I did. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.